Hello guys and welcome to my channel. My name is Rowan and I'm doing Inktober for the first video on my channel. If you don't know what Inktober is, it is an annual drawing challenge in the month of October where artists from around the world practice in ink, or be it digital or traditional. I chose traditional. It's my medium of choice, and I'm using the official prompt list that they release every September 1st. And so yeah, the first prompt is poisonous, and so I decided to draw a snake behind this little witch girl who's going to be the main character of my little illustrative storytelling. That's not the right word, but my little illustration series for Inktober. I wanted to push myself, so I wanted to draw the same character over and over again. Two, I also wanted to do more of a storytelling type of illustration where it's like you look at it and you can see what's going on. And I wanted to push myself with environments and just having things going. I like really busy illustrations where it's just like a lot of stuff going on, and I really wanted to try my hand at it. So that's something I'm weak in general. So, and also working in ink, I do ink for line art, and then I just rely on color mostly. I wanted to try my hand at tones and values with just the black and white and gray. I'm using toned paper, aka cereal cardboard, recycled cereal cardboard, as my paper, because I really wanted the colors to pop, and I didn't want to give myself an excuse to use color. I was worried that if I were to go with just regular watercolor paper, I would just immediately go, okay, I'm going to add some color because I really want to use color. Because the colors aren't worrying about blah, 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 the shadows and whatever. So it's forcing me to use black, white, and the shades in between. So this is poisonous. Here's it all nice and properly rendered and scanned. Okay, day 2 is Tranquil, which is probably one of my favorites so far. It's because I am drawing the things that I would want in my little witch kitchen if I had one. I am a witch, so it makes me feel good to just like sit there and imagine what I would have in my little kitchen. And that's not even half of the stuff. My kitchen would be a mess, okay? My art desk is a mess, so my kitchen would be a mess also if I had it like that. So it was fun, like imagining what I would have in it, and so that's what I did with everything. I still need a lot of work as far as the values, and it's only day 2, so I mean I'm gonna get better. That's the whole point of this. But it's still one of my favorites to look at, because it's like one of the first ones that I did with like a lot going on in the background. Even though she's not really interacting with the environment, it's still an environment. There's a lot to it, and there's a little bit more perspective too, which I'm also bad at. Okay, day 3 is Roasted, which, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little confused by it. Not necessarily confused, but like I didn't know what I wanted to do with it. I still had some world building to figure out, so I was like, well, I can have her roasting marshmallows, but I don't know if this is a modern day type of girl. And even still, even if she was, she's kind of a forest witch, and she wouldn't eat marshmallows. You can't find marshmallows and gelatin in nature. I mean, you'd have to do a lot of work, and she ain't gonna do all that. Looks like sounds like drawing all that. So, and I also toyed with the idea of like candles, like making candles. I know I've burnt myself plenty of times making candles, but that was another thing. So maybe that's another illustration for later. But this one, I wanted to push the values a little bit more because I have it set so that she's behind the flames, and so I really want to push the values with that one. Okay, we're coming up on 4, 5, and 6, and this is 4, and it's spells, and I unfortunately lost the footage for this day, so that's the illustration by itself, and it came out really, I was actually happy with it. This is day 5, and it's chicken, which was also a fun one to draw. Day 6, I don't actually have everything for this one either, but I posted what I could. Things. Now day 7 pretty much explains how I felt by this point. It was the 7th day. It was really, really busy. October's a really busy time for me anyway, so adding this did not help. And so the illustrations, these last 2 illustrations suffered for it, I will admit. But I'm getting better, and I'm doing more for the next couple of days. So next week you'll see a little bit more, and the videos hopefully will be better too. And maybe I'll stop going and a lot. That was day 7 was exhausted. If you didn't see it, and day 8 is Star, which again I'm not overly fond of this illustration, to be entirely honest. I didn't do as much as I should have for this one, and it's probably because I didn't really know what I wanted to do. Not I didn't know what to do. I did. I ended up changing what I was going to do for this one, and make the star the actual focus. But that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Here's wishing you light and love, and yeah, bye.